Then I'm going to turn it over to James Douglas Coleman. But I've been working on this today because I've been really trying to get a handle on what this man is doing, and I think he's terrific. Okay. James Douglas Coleman is a conceptual artist. The Residency Committee was both excited about his work, and yet it was very unclear what he would create. Well, you will see. As the saying goes, trust the process. He comes to us with a degree in architecture from Yale and extensive experience conducting survey events in Waterloo, Belgium, Verdun, France, and Petersburg, Virginia. The artifacts of these events include videos, drawings, field notes, and data sets which have been shown in group shows in New Haven and New York. For me, this has been finding common ground with a language I would have dismissed as too intellectual, too scientific, engineering, architectural. None of this is now an issue. I am still listening and looking to understand James' work. I believe he will hold a place in the history of art, finding a place in sculpture or in the creation of monuments and a sense of place. As I see it, his work seeks to define a people, whether by land surveying and land measurements, boulders to commemorate the solstice, sea level rising, flag making, or constructions of various kinds. But first, I would like to say a few words about our Goetemann Artist Residency and this community. The Rocky Neck Art Colony funds the Goetemann Artist Residency. Our director of Rocky Neck Art Colony is Courtney Richardson. She has just finished her first year and has transformed this community with her spirit, knowledge, and leadership qualities. Kathy Archer is the president of the board. Kathy has worked tirelessly for the Rocky Neck Art Colony community. The Environmental Installation Artist Residency, which is this one, was her idea. Present tonight are many board members of Rocky Neck Art Colony. Would you stand, the board members, so we know who you are and other people will know? The board! Yay! This is our board. This Environmental Installation Artist Residency is a combined effort with Ocean Alliance. We are totally grateful that they share their space with us. Thank you to Ian Kerr, Chief Executive Officer, and Alicia Pansarosa, Assistant Director, for collaborating with us. I don't know that they're here. Ian's not here. Oh, Ian's there. We are very proud of our program, founded in 2005. There have been 60 residents over the last 17 years, plus 13 distinguished artist teachers, invited and including Deborah Dancy and classified as an American treasure, Joan Snyder. Each artist who has participated in our program is listed on our website. Our residency committee, Barbara Moody, Cynthia Roth, Joyce Ressler, Jana Coffin, Anne-Marie Crotty, Liz Bish, and Randolph Keltz. Barbara Moody absolutely pulled us through this last year with her organizational skills and willingness to help. Randolph Keltz and Liz Bish and I have been the hosts for James Coleman. This has been a team effort. It is transformative for the committee and the community to witness an artist process. I wish founder Gordon Goetemann could be here with us. James Douglas Coleman is a Goetemann Artist Residency dream. He came here knowing what he does best as an artist, land surveyor, historian, architect, creator. Having an idea, having a concept is one thing. How you're going to actualize it is the rest of the question. He had 1 month to do so. He began by learning about our land and seascape and to respond to it in concrete ways. This is the best an artist can offer you. He proceeded to research Pole Hill and the indigenous Indian culture, the paint factory, as monument to changing sea levels, to huge rocks and their relationship to the solstice and the flags of his own creation, reminiscent of flags used to communicate in battle or commemorate place in peacetime. It seems to me he was finding the geometry of this place, and in the most general way, the larger question, what makes a worthy public sculpture and public space? He was making a template, researching a connection to history, a connection to the people who lived here. How do you do that and have it be authentic? James is working with all these questions at a time when monuments and remembrances of people and places abound. We decide which ones are meaningful and why. It's a very worthy search. There are 3 spaces to explore in Ocean Alliance: the flag room, the map room, then you can walk down to the pier to see the rising water level sculpture, or you can see it from near the parking lot also if you don't want to walk down. In the map room, these drawings remind me of every artist's search who was looking for relationships, connections within the work. Cézanne, Matisse, or architectural drawings, it's all about the lines that connect, the relationship of parts. In my work with creating life-size figures in clay, if you don't measure where the pit of the neck hits the ground with the plumb line, your figure will be off. Rib cage, pelvis, all are part of the creation of the form. Thinking about all this was the moment that I realized my connection to the artistic process of James' work. He wouldn't be doing this as I wouldn't have been researching the life-size figures in the 1980s unless we had some deep connection to that work. He will speak and then take us around to each of the 3 spaces his work occupies. He will speak for a few minutes at each space. Please save and write down your questions for after we have all been through, so we can come back together to this outdoor space and all hear your questions and responses. Thank you.